Hello, this is Stephanie Anderson from the Amy Westerlund real estate team. In this video, I want to explain the differences between public real estate websites and a private custom search through Northstar MLS. Public real estate websites are going to be like Trulia, Zillow, Homes.com, and so forth, whereas Northstar MLS is a private search that we are going to send directly to your email. Northstar MLS is a multiple listing service. It is the main database that all Twin City area real estate agents use to input their listing. So if you put your home for sale with a real estate agent, they will put the information into this system that allows buyer's agents to search for your homes. And this is only available to licensed real estate agents. It is the most accurate and up-to-date database when it comes to searching for homes. So let's go ahead and start to review some of the differences. This information that you see here comes from Northstar MLS. This information then syndicates over to smaller public websites like Trulia, Zillow, Homes.com, and so forth. So when your real estate agent puts a price reduction on a home, they will put it into Northstar MLS, and then hopefully within that day or sometimes 2 days, it then syndicates over to these other public websites depending on how they pull the information from Northstar MLS. Another big difference is that public real estate websites do not show contingencies. When a home is already working with an offer, it is not sold. It is still considered active. So for example, if a buyer puts an offer on a home, but they want to perform a home inspection, that home is actually considered active, contingent on home inspection. Or if it is a bank-owned property and you write an offer on a foreclosure, a short sale, or lender-owned property, that would be considered active, contingent on third-party approval, meaning that the bank has not approved everything. And so a home could have an offer for 60 days until it's able to close, and the bank will not give final approval until a day before the actual closing. So that home will show up as active until 2 days before closing. So let's go ahead and I'll show you an example of this in real time. So let's go to Trulia.com. We're going to be focusing on St. Paul, Minnesota. So I'm going to go ahead and search here. And as you can see in St. Paul, I have 1,695 results, which is pretty amazing if you're a buyer, because then it looks like you almost have 2,000 homes to search for. It looks like a really big buyer's market as well, because it looks like a lot of homes are on the market, and you could probably lowball an offer because you have that many homes to choose from. So I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same search in my system. So I'm going to go to Northstar MLS, and this search is only available to real estate agents. I'm going to hit active homes, and I'm going to put in St. Paul, Minnesota. So in my search, I only have 895 matches. So why is it that Trulia is showing 1,695? And here I only have 895. And once I remove those contingencies, like contingent on inspection, contingent on third-party approval, I'm going to go ahead and click none. That drops me down to 744. So 695 or 744. And I haven't even added my search criteria yet. I haven't said whether or not I want a single family house, how many bedrooms I want, how many bathrooms, how many garage stalls, year built. And I can even put in different criteria down here as well, like attached garage, whether it has a garage door opener, whether there's a deck porch, natural woodwork. I have all of these able to add to my search to even narrow down my criteria even more. So I go from 744 all the way up to 1,695. Now when you search for a home without using a real estate agent, you're going to search through all of these homes. A lot of them are going to have offers, a lot of them are going to be sold, and you're going to frustrate yourself looking through these homes, waiting for an open house, trying to get into them, to view them, when really all of these are going to have an offer. Whereas 744 of these homes in St. Paul are active and are not working with an offer. So I can go ahead and show you an example here. So I went through some of these houses, and there's one in particular, this 878 Magnolia. And if you're looking for a home to maybe like fix up, as if you're an investor and you want to flip this house, you'll save it to your favorites, and then you'll possibly wait for either an open house or maybe talk to the real estate agent and see if you can get a showing. But unfortunately to you, this home is actually already working with an offer. So 788 Magnolia. So this home actually already lifted all the contingencies, and now they're moving towards closing, meaning that they already performed their home inspection, they already performed everything that they wanted on the offer, and now they're just waiting for it to close. So why is it that in my system I can show that this home, is no longer accepting any other offers, they're moving towards pending, but here it's just showing up as if it were active? So as a buyer, you're going to sign in, you're going to add all these houses that you like to your favorites, not knowing that a lot of them are actually already working with an offer. So it's going to be very frustrating, especially since you have over 1,000 homes to choose from, when really, if you go back to your search criteria, you really only have about like 700. And if you narrow down your search even more, adding in your bedrooms, your bathrooms, and your garage stalls, you can only have 50, maybe 30. If you're super picky and really use all of the search criteria that we offer you, you could really only have like 10 houses that you want to be able to search from. So if you work with a real estate agent, you can really narrow down your search and also make sure that all these houses that you're looking for are not working with an offer. So this is an example of the search that we set you up on. You'll be able to have, your map search, you'll be able to see the pictures just like everything you can with Trulia, except that we can even narrow it down to add a second floor laundry. We can include porches, attached garage. There's more additional search criteria that we can set you up on to narrow this down even more. We can do specific neighborhoods within a city as well. And we can also draw the map for you, and this all gets sent over to your email. And I can even show you here, if any of the houses go back on the market, meaning that the offer came through, the offer that they accepted on, backed out, maybe they didn't like something that happened with the inspection, they didn't get financing, you'll still see it within your search. It'll show up as back on market. You'll see your price reductions. You'll see new ones back on the market. And when you add favorites here, we can see them on our side and set you up on a showing. And for the last difference that we have on these websites, if you notice, there's usually a professionals tab. And here you can get leads by zip code, or you can also purchase seller leads. Now, as a real estate agents, we are always getting bombarded by Trulia and Zillow asking us if we would like to buy leads. Now, when you sign into your account and you input all of your information, you save your searches, all of the information that you put into this website gets sold then to real estate agents who purchase your zip code. And if you go down here, like how much is your home worth, find out, when you input all of your information here, it then again gets sold to professionals. Trulia and Zillow, they do not make a commission having an accurate search. They do not care if these homes sell because they don't make the commission from it. Their commission is being paid by real estate agents that buy the zip code. So you are actually the commodity. And so since you are the commodity, they care if they sell your information. They do not care if these homes are working with an offer, how accurate their search data is, because to them it doesn't matter. If 1,000 homes sell on Trulia, nothing happens. They don't make any money from that. They make money off of your zip code. So why are you working with a company that is just selling your information when you could be working with a real estate agent who cares about your search criteria, who wants to find your home, and also as a buyer, you don't have to pay buyer commissions. The seller actually pays your half of the commission. So you essentially get to work with a licensed real estate agent for free. You can have access to the most up-to-date search engine available, and all of this is free to you. So I would call Amy Westerlund. Here's her phone number, 651-983-4397, or go ahead and send her an email at westerlundteam@gmail.com. Set up a buyer consultation, get set up on a search, view the properties with her, and use her expertise. Because to you, you are not a commodity, you are a client. Thank you.